Willie Walsh says the knowns are uncertain. Well, think about it. You've got spiking energy prices, disruption of supplies of fertilizer, agriculture. The war could and will shave off a sizable chunk of global growth with trade. That is the warning from the WTO's in its latest output. The World Trade Organization's forecast a large drop in global trade and growth this year, and it will be knocked down even further because of what's happening. However, a sustained AI boom could drive growth. The WTO says it remains to be seen which of these scenarios will play out. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, as the Director-General, joins me now. Good to see you, DG. Let's just, first of all, I mean, it's the level of uncertainty and the risk of things like fertilizers not being delivered, food shortages, food insecurity. These will really take a toll.
Yes, Richard, I definitely agree with you. If you ask me, the one thing I'm worried about with the present situation in the Middle East is the impact on food and fertilizer prices. I know energy is very important, but you know, any impact of a high rise in food prices will really hit poor people all over the world. And if you think of the fact that 1/3 of the world's fertilizer passes through the straits, mostly urea, and you have big agriculture producing countries like Thailand, 70% dependent on the Gulf for the urea supplies. I think India about 40%, Brazil about 35%. So difficulties getting the fertilizer to these countries on time will definitely have an impact on food prices.
And that's before we factor in, for instance, just the sheer cost of extra fuel, jet aviation fuel, the cost, for example, of cargo, air cargo, and all of these things. I mean, how bad do you think it's going to be for global world trade?
Well, right now, we are forecasting a modest 1.9% growth this year. This is off of a back of very strong growth for 2025 of 4.6%. You know, that growth came off the back of front loading and AI, trade in AI goods. So 1.9% this year, but we're saying that should this conflict continue in the Middle East, it could shave off 0.5 percentage points off of goods trade growth this year. And don't forget services, growth in services trade also could have an impact.
There's very little anybody can do about this, isn't there? I mean, we're right to be warned about it, but I guess my core question would be, what do we do about it?
Well, I mean, Richard, there's so much uncertainty about how long this conflict will last. We're all hoping that it will end. That's the best answer. Because remember, in the Gulf itself, imports a huge part of its food supplies. Is a net food importing region. 75% of their supplies of rice, for instance, come from outside the region. And so it would even impact those countries even more. So we may need to think of a special arrangement to allow at least fertilizer and food supplies to pass through the strait. That would be the answer.
Now, hang on a second. You've just teased out something. Are you suggesting that you might be using your good offices to try and broker some sort of agreement that would allow fertilizer or would allow? Or do you see a role for yourself to do that?
No, I would think that, you know, we've got the Secretary General of the United Nations who could do that. We've got others. You know, of course, we are happy to be part of any such discussions from the WTO, but I think there are others who are better placed to lead this effort.
And one thing I want to ask, in your press release, it says this morning, world trade is set to slow, yes, on the back of surging trade in AI enabling products. I mean, I spent some time trying to work out what that meant. Is this because all the chips and all the things that are being used in AI is actually a savior here?
Absolutely, Richard. We found in 2025, for instance, that The impact of the tariffs was actually masked by the big boom in trade in AI-related goods. And you know, we have an agreement here at the WTO, it's called the Information Technology Agreement, that actually allows for zero tariffs on these goods. So there's been a boom, and trade in AI goods contributed 42% of merchandise trade growth last year. So if we continue in 2026, we think it will decelerate, by the way, but if it continues, it could provide a potential upside to the more gloomy picture we have with the conflict in the Gulf.
Good to see you, Director General. I'm always grateful. Thank you for staying late and talking to us tonight. I'm grateful. Thank you. Now.